All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what time it is. It's Monday, and the time is right. This is the football hour of the show. You know, what I mean, it's gonna be a jam-packed show. You know, we got breaking news. You can tell by the title and the graphic if you really tapped in on Bacon Network and Najeh Will. But today, I'm not gonna save. You know, what I mean, I'm not gonna waste any other time and bring on the stars. Now, stars from Middle Georgia, but the two S's, Solomon and Shannon of Team 478. Get ready to bring us the update and the latest what's going on down there. Let me introduce the fellas. How we doing today, gentlemen?
Hey, what's going on, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Nah, we good, man. We good, man. I know the people is dying to hear from you, man. So I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves further. Hopefully, I gave y'all justice, but in case I didn't, I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I'm Solomon,
I'm Shannon, man.
and we are Team 478.
Shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Um,
yeah, man.
Y'all definitely rehearsed that. That was tough.
Promise you, we did
Sure,
it.
But y'all got your own podcast. That was smooth. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
man.
did,
We've been doing this for a while, man. So yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So yeah, we was talking off the live. So y'all are former coaches. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Yes,
former
sir.
coaches, man. We coached at Jones County for a couple years. Coached at Howard for 1 year. That's our high school experience, and we ran a youth program for, uh, you know, uh,
This is year seven.
this is year 7 or 8 with the youth program. So a total about 10 years of experience in coaching, and like I said, bro. With coaching, bro, sometimes you can get burned out, man. It's a lot, it's
That's
a
right.
lot.
We didn't lose our passion for the game, so we wanted to come over to the media side and make sure these kids get the exposure they need. So that's what it is, man. Basically, yeah.
Now let's start there. I know some coaches are anti-media and like, man, we don't want you always snooping around. Y'all coaches now becoming media. So how does it feel to be on the other side of the fence?
I think it's easier for us because a lot of coaches do know us. They know that we mean well. Some coaches don't like media. Some coaches do. I mean, you just kind of feel out the process, of what coaches are gonna let you around, what coaches are gonna let you do what you need to do to get exposure for their kids. So it just depends on like really what coaches want. So.
Yeah, we always approach the coaches, man, ask them for permission before we, you know what I'm saying? And usually they give us the green light. So we pretty likable guys, nice guys. So yeah. Yeah.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah.
But we love to see high integrity journalism. You know, that's a lost start these days. Y'all
Oh,
Oh
focus
yeah,
on the
it's
right track.
definitely a lost art, bro.
100%. So also want to talk about the youth program. I was just talking to one of my good friends who like a lot of times the youth, you know what I mean, they can kind of get lost in the shuffle for, you know what I mean, definitely for worse. You know what I mean, obviously a lot of focus on high school football, but you know what I mean, those young kids, they gotta go through the trials and tribulations and staying out of, you know what I mean, staying out of the streets and things of that nature. So what made y'all want to get back into the youth, and what do you feel like the biggest difference maker has been since investing time with them?
For sure, man. Our nonprofit is called Souls for Souls, and we owned a shoe store for a long time here in the Middle Georgia area. So our nonprofit, we started that. It's called Souls for Souls, and
Mm.
basically what it does is, man, we just bring souls to Christ through and giving away shoes and cleats and stuff like that for kids that are underprivileged, and honestly, man, it's just a part of our nature, man. It's just part of what our story and part of where we're from, and being here from the Middle Georgia area, the Macon area, it's a lot of poverty. It's a lot of kids that are underprivileged, and all they need is somebody that cares for them, and somebody that's going to try to advocate for them to get where they need to be, and that you never know who you're coaching. You never know who you're coaching. You never know who's the next kid to break out. And it's usually those kids that are underprivileged, are they're great athletes. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get it out of them. And we been the type to never go for the top talent. We always wanted to develop, and that's what we proud ourselves on, developing kids, man. Development. And you know you can't develop into who a kid is going to be if you don't you know give them that confidence they need, breathe confidence into them, breathe life into them. Go do drill after drill after drill. That's why we don't charge for camps, man. We do camps for free.
Right.
We do everything. Everything we mostly do is for free out the kindness of our heart, man. We just want to see kids in this area be successful, you know, and that's the most important part. Go ahead.
That's it, bro. Nah, you said it all, bro.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. That's-
You said it all, my guy.
So how do y'all, how do y'all put on camps for free and still make it effective?
How we do it, how we do camps and how we do things is, man, honestly, you know, my son is, you know, he's becoming quarterback in this area. He's the starting quarterback for Peach County, obviously.
Hmm.
And you know, a lot of those kids, you know, play 7-on-7 for us. You know, a lot of kids that go to Jones, a lot of kids that go to Peach, a lot of kids that go to Macon schools. They all play 7-on-7 for us, and you know, man, what we do is we just get those guys to say, hey, man, y'all go ahead and text a whole bunch of group of kids that want to come out, that want to get some work in, that want to camp, and that want to do things. And man, we do it for free, and we don't charge, you know, and we give our time, and you know, spending that extra time with those kids, man. A lot of those kids have got better, man. A lot of man, it's the kid. And it's just a testament to the growth, and we don't take credit for it. But when he first came to us, 2 years ago. He's at Jones. His name is Caden Gilmore. He's going to be on the lookout for him. He's going to be really integral part of their offense this year. He's going to be really big. He's about 6'4", 6'5". He's a big, rangy guy. He can run. He can do a lot of things, man. So shout out to Caden. But anyway, to get back on task, when he came to us, man, he just didn't have any confidence. He you know, he was dropping a lot of balls. He wasn't himself. He wasn't, you know, but we just breathed confidence into him in that rep after rep after rep after rep. And man, that summer after he left us, man, he went to Georgia 7-on-7. Man, instantly got an offer from Georgia Southern. You know, so you know it was just a testament to that kid's work and his character and him showing up and you know doing the things that he needs to do. But and that's just not the first guy. That's just one of the guys you know that I can talk about. You know that have really worked with us and you know that you know we breed confidence into. It's just a little small simple things that you just you know you pick up on and you see that these kids need and you give it to them, you know. And a lot of people don't want to do that. Everybody want to charge for everything, and you know we don't charge for everything, man. You know we do it out the count of our heart because we know you know that's what God put us here for. We're gonna get it back, you know, tenfold. So you know that's what it's about.
Nah, I'm saying Solomon, a biblical name. When it come to you, Shannon, was that a joint? Was that a joint decision that we're gonna do this for free, or did y'all have to come meet in the middle? Go ahead, bro.
It was a joint decision, man. Like I say, I'm rocking with my brother, man. Whatever he say, man, it is what it is, man. Like we make decisions together, man. Like we've been in business for a long time together, so if it makes sense to me, man, we're gonna rock with it, man. And like I said, man, getting these guys to get where they need to go, it's gonna take a little work, but hey, we with it, man. We're gonna do it work, man. Do
Absolutely.
God's work.
Yeah, it's not our work, man. It's
Exactly.
God's work,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Like it literally is, man. It's God's work, man. You know, man, we, you know, on recruiting trips, we take kids recruiting trips with us, man. You know, well, man, we have to. We'll rent a van and take kids with us, man. You know, man, we'll fill out. We'll get them all to fill out their link, man, and you know, take them on. You know, because at the end of the day, man, you know, we want every kid to get an opportunity, man. And you never know what coaches may see, man. You know, you just never know, man. It's as you guys know, and as you guys see every day, the game of recruiting is changing drastically, man, every single day. And, you know, some kids may have to, you know, we have to figure out and establish what level a kid can play on. And, you know, we send out like scouting reports, we send that stuff out to the kids and, you know, to tell them to be realistic about what level you on, you know.
Mhm.
You know, you just got to be realistic about what level you're on. If you're 5'10" and you don't do anything extraordinary, you do everything average, you might need to be looking at the D2, you know, the D2s and lower levels, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you don't meet those you know, those measurements, you know, you gotta you and you don't do anything off the charts. if you're not 5'10" and you don't run 4'4" or 4'3", you just start looking at lower levels, and that's just being real. You just got to be real with kids, and be realistic in their approach, and they'll appreciate it. They might not respond to it like they like it, but they'll appreciate it in the long run that you kept it real with them. And that's what I think this is missing in a lot of today's sports, man. Coaches that don't keep it real with kids, man. You know, telling them, like, trying to, instead of trying to baby kids, man, just be real with them, because they gonna respect it in the end. It's gonna, because it's all, at the end of the day, when they graduate, they gonna, if they graduate with no offers, it's gonna hit them in the face either way. So you just got to be real with them in their approach from day one. And I think kids appreciate that about me and my brother the most, how real we are.
No, absolutely. Two things that young men they subconsciously don't think they know that they need is honesty, instruct, or three things: honesty, instruction, and discipline. So I agree 110% with y'all on that.
For sure.
I think maybe one more thing before I throw it to Najeh is, of course, you know what I mean, there's kids that fall to, like you said, D2 and lower, but making it is as a plethora of guys that are P4 talent, you know what I mean? So I like to think of making this little Atlanta, you know what I mean? So
For sure.
with the talent in your area, why do you think they get overlooked? You know what I mean? It's GHSA hub, you know what I mean? Making Coliseum, so big media come down there, you know what I mean, once, twice a year, for lack of better words, but why do you think they get overlooked?
I definitely think this area is overlooked and under recruited, and I
Mhm.
don't know why. I don't know why it's overlooked.
Just a lack of exposure. It's a lack of exposure. That's what Team 478 is trying to bring. Some people just go under the radar, man. They just don't know, So
It's a lot of hidden gems here, bro. It's a lot of hidden gems here, bro. I mean, you got guys here, man, 6'5", 230, can sling it 70, and they're getting overlooked. Like, stuff like that. That has to change. You got guys here, man, that are 6'3", running 4'4", and getting overlooked. You got guys here that led the state in picks and interceptions and getting overlooked. Like, that's insane. We gotta change that narrative around here. Houston County is not the only school that you should be able to go to and
Right.
get looks. That's ridiculous, man. Um, man, these coaches, they just, I know that they're friends with a lot of people, and, like, you got to be rich in relationships. I understand the recruiting game. You got to be rich in relationships. It's about who you know sometimes, and we understand that. But sometimes you got to look at it, man. Peach County. I'll be real. We talked about that, man. How they're perennially a powerhouse, and they have 19 returning starters, and only like two or three kids got offers. That's ridiculous, man. They got so much talent, so much talent down there, man. They are loaded, man. They are loaded down there, and that narrative, it just needs to change, man. It just has to, bro. It has to, man. And, that's what Team 478 is gonna do, man. We're gonna continue to, put on for these kids, man. Continue to, you know, discover those hidden gems and report it and tell people about it, because they need to know.
Well said. Go ahead, Nash.
Appreciate y'all boys coming on the show,
What's
man.
up, bro?
What's up, dog? What's up? What's up? What's
What's
going
going on
on?
with y'all, man? Y'all had a good day?
Yes, sir, man. How about you,
How
bro?
about you?
Good, bro. No complaints, man. Love what
Good.
y'all boys do, man. So I want to go back to the recruiting piece. I don't want to harp on the point. I don't want to harp on the point, but I want to get you guys' thoughts. Do you guys believe that in Middle Georgia, there's not enough coaches that push the kids out? When I say push, like having a recruiting coordinator that does what you guys do, travel with the kids, talking to coaches, sending coaches to the kids. And do you all guys also think it is, y'all talked about lack of exposure, do you think it's like people from up north not coming down there enough to kind of hit the kids? Because like you said, like y'all said, I haven't seen a whole bunch of media coverage when it comes to those schools. Y'all mentioned the Bibb counties, Jones County, right? Peach County. I think I went, I don't know if y'all remember, I went down there last year. I
Right.
didn't really see too much media that went down there. So I want to get you guys' thoughts on that.
Right. So, man, here's my thoughts on it. And I'll let my brother start. I got a
Man,
lot to say.
yeah, my thoughts on it is basically like you say, man. It's a lack of exposure. And what we looking at is, I feel like the coaches are not pushing their kids the way they're supposed to push it. So like you say, with the recruiting coordinators, most schools don't have a recruiting coordinator. Their coaches are the recruiting coordinator. Most schools in this area So I just feel like they're not pushing their kids the way they're supposed to push them, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
and
basically what it is.
it's just and the piggyback off my brother, it's just absolutely insane, bro. How you can have a stipend allotted for a recruiting coordinator. You're supposed to, you know, uh, on your staff, you're supposed to have a stipend allotted for a recruiting coordinator. That's the only thing they do. They focus on getting exposure for their kids.
They're liaison, right?
They're liaison for the program. That's what it's supposed to be. But in this area, you just see that it lacks a lot of that, and that's why I guess that's where 14478 comes in, man. We're trying to do something, but it's only so much that we can do, So that's the frustrating part, man. It is it's a lack of exposure that's down here, man, and it's crazy that it's that way. That it's so much talent here, man, and it gets overlooked.
Yeah.
And do y'all just think that it's also people like I said not coming from up north coming down? Like for example, let's say it's a big rivalry game down there. Y'all put me on game. I'm still learning, but let's say Northeast Macon, maybe Macon, or what I'm saying. Y'all have to put me on game, but I would say maybe Houston County,
Right.
Warner Robins, whatever it may be. Y'all put me on game with the best rivalries down there. Do y'all think it's also a lack of like that, like putting in that on TV, putting the kids on that platform where they can showcase the talent not only to the state, but sometimes these media companies are hitting regional, which they can hit South, they can hit Florida, they can hit Alabama. Do you guys
Right.
also feel like it's a lack of that too?
Right.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
absolutely.
For sure, man.
Absolutely.
And,
And that's the thing. That's the thing. The thing about that is though, you have to go through Macon to get there. So it's
Oh,
just like what is this? It really ain't no excuse. Like, but like you say, that goes back to the coaches and the recruiting coordinators.
and knowing people
Yeah.
and having those and being rich in relationships because man, at the end of the day, you got to go through Macon to get to Houston County. You can't. There's no other way to go through. Go. You got to go. To get to those other places,
South
to
Georgia.
get to South Georgia, you got to go through Macon. So why not make that pit stop?
Yeah.
And that's not just looking at the guys that are already made. The P4 guys you got in this area like Sean Poole,
Amari
like
Fountain.
Amari Fountain. Those guys like that. Those guys are already made, man. And big shouts out to them too. By
Yeah,
the
we
way,
love them.
we love those kids,
Yeah.
man. Great athletes. We coached Tayshaun Poole 2 years ago at Howard, man. We both already knew he was gonna be that. So I mean. And Amari Fountain, man, he's a great kid. Elijah Pack, man, those kids like that, there's no slack. Those guys are awesome. Those kids are gonna get noticed regardless of what. But when we got kids that are 6'3", that meet all the measurements, that meet everything, that
Right,
meet all the criteria, and you see everybody around them getting the offers that they meet the same measurements, they're the same type of player, they're the same type of everything. It's something wrong with that. We got to get that changed, man. We just got to get that changed.
for sure. Let me ask y'all this: are y'all on Twitter? I know y'all big on Instagram. Are y'all on Twitter?
We are on Twitter, and
oh,
we're gonna we changed it. Our name is under mid GA Magic 7v7 because that's our main page. But we're gonna get that changed over to Team 478. Get all that changed over, and man, as soon as we get off the phone, we actually gonna get that changed over, man. And we want to start that big X platform for these kids and these coaches because I think that we can make that connection with a lot of these coaches. And man, a lot of kids have already asked me and my brother personally. I made a call for a kid last week, and he's at Peach County. He asked me like, man, Coach Sands, man, my recruitment not doing. They ain't doing nothing for my recruitment,
mm,
man. I messaged the coach from Cincinnati. He hit back just like that. Got to cut touch with Cincinnati for the kid. Took the kid down to Florida State with me on a Wednesday at the last spring practice of Florida State. Uh, got him a meeting with the DB coach and everything, man. And he talked to him for like 30 minutes, So, we got his recruiting jump started, just like that. So, yeah, those are the things that we are doing, we're helping kids do. So, man, it's important that piece is, but we just need more of that. We can't. Me and my brother can't do it all. We just need more of that, man. We need more people.
So let me ask y'all this. So you talked about needing help and more people. Who else is down there that's doing something similar to y'all? I know you got the Making newspaper, Making Telegraph. I mean, y'all put me on game. Is there any other content creators?
Yeah,
I know it's the
you
big
got like
people.
Kill Shot Quiz.
Yeah.
You got
Also hard.
Reported by Jay. You got Ball So Hard. You
Okay.
got people like that. But you know,
They
like I
just
said,
they mostly on the highlight side. They making video highlight. They're not on the
you know,
exposure side like
Gary
us.
Watkins
Yeah.
production,
Yeah.
GWP.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah.
those are more on the highlight side. You know,
Yeah.
they're more on. They're not on the the I would say the exposure side. You know, even though you are kind of exposing kids with highlights, you know, coaches, you know, they shy away from highlights now for some reason. I don't know why. A lot of coaches don't, unless you're making big plays that just like eye popping.
Yeah.
But a lot of coaches want to see more, man. They
Raw
want to
film.
see raw film.
Yeah.
They want to see, you know, they want to see
But
what
phone
you
footage.
do. Like
Yeah.
I'll just be honest with you. We took my son to Florida State like 2 weeks ago. And the quarterback coach, we met with him one on one. It was good. And he told my son this. He said, "Hey man, I noticed on your film when you throw a touchdown, you go to the sideline instead of go celebrate with your teammates."
Mm.
See, simple stuff like that. Just simple little stuff like that. That's what they want to see. You know, they want to see. So guess what he has to do when he throws a touchdown this year? He has to go celebrate with his teammates. You know, so they want to see the raw footage. They want to see things, man. You know, they're watching film. And at the end of the day, it don't matter if you're a 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. They don't care about any of that. They care about that film. They care about that film, man. And when they turn that film on, if it catches their eye, then you got a real shot. You know, you got a real shot to, and then all it takes is one, and then your name is blown up from there. You know, so
Sure.
that's where we at.
Okay. All right. Well, can put us on some game, man. Who's some? I probably know a good bit, but who's some studs we need to watch out for in that area? That Bib, Warner
Oof.
Robins. I know y'all got
Right.
names galore, man. So put
Yeah.
us on some game.
All right, man. Well, we'll start with we'll start we'll start. I'll start down in the Macon area. We'll start at Northeast. We'll start with like Courtney Williams. Uh,
Dog.
yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah.
Let's
Porter
start
Wiggins.
Keelan Miley.
Yeah.
He's a dog. He's
Mhm.
really good. You know, obviously Jordan Wiggins.
Yeah.
They,
Quarterback.
they have a lot coming
Yeah.
quarterback from that area. So those are three names to watch out for that school. Also, let's start with let's go to I guess Rutland. That's a school that gets forgotten about. I know that they've been terrible. Their record wise has been terrible, but they still do got some really good athletes over there. What's he like? Zamarian Johnson. He's a really good athlete. He plays 7-on-7 with us. He's a really good athlete. I think he's about to have a really big year. Um, and so that's the only name that I got from Rutland. So let's go to Southwest. Southwest, we got a kid that plays 7-on-7 for us. He's been in our program for 3 years, has a ton of offers, but ended up recently getting hurt. But he's coming back and he's building himself up. Lantonio Hill, that'll be a good big name to watch out for. He's a running back over there at Southwest. Let's see who else. Howard, of course, the Tayshaun Pools, you know, you got the quarterback over there, Howard, Davion DeShazer, pretty good kid, and they also got a running back that's going into the 10th grade over there. His name is Julius Ramsey. He's really good, really good running back. So you know they're actually in the region with my son and them this year, so they're gonna be pretty good. Who else? So who else? What schools did I miss in Macon? So West Side, we're missing West Side and somewhere else, but I really don't know a lot of kids in that area, man, in the West Side area.
Yeah. Yeah.
So but so then we leave the Macon area.
Warner
We
Robins.
leave the Macon area and we go to the Winter Robins area. You know, obviously you got kids like Chandler Dyson at Winter Robins. He's the
That's the
quarterback.
quarterback, right?
That's the quarterback. Yeah. Chandler Dyson's a pretty good athlete. You got Zay Cannon, who's his main target over there in Winter Robins. You know, he's a really good kid. And then you got that EJ Adside. There's another target over there at Winter Robins.
Yeah, Makai Scott Atkinson, right?
Yeah, Makai Scott Atkinson. You know, that's another target. So those are three targets at Winter Robins that you got to watch out for, along with that quarterback. And then we go over the north side. Of course, you got Amari Fountain. You got Elijah Packman there. You got J.D. Garman.
That damn
J.D.
running
Garman.
back,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
running back
JD.
is the truth.
Yeah, JD Garman is
Yeah.
really, really good. You know,
Lord.
yeah, he's gonna be explosive and a really, really good athlete. So you got that, you know, and Trey Bird, obviously he just left veterans and went over to Douglas County. So, you know, that was a good name. That would be at veterans. And then you got Perry, you got kids like Marty,
I
um,
like it.
Marty Cobb.
Marty Cobb,
Yeah.
you know, is going into his senior years, 6'3", about 6'3", 215, really good athlete.
They still got the Corey and Daniels.
The
Not
Corey
the
Daniels.
Corey Davis, he left.
Yeah.
He left.
Graduated. Okay.
He was a senior. He
Yeah.
graduated.
Okay.
So, yep. So obviously you got kids like that, and then we go over to Peach, you know, and
Loaded.
they're loaded. I mean, I got 15 names I can name from there, bro. Like obviously, you know, we'll start with
Okay.
you know the 6'5", 230 kid, Sammy Sands. You know,
Man,
obviously,
Hunter Hill.
you got Hunter Hill,
Yeah.
obviously, who has 10 plus offers right now, and All American, and you know, probably the best interior lineman in the state. Ain't no probably in it. He is the best interior lineman in the state.
Yeah.
And you got Forrest Siegfeld, who's another lineman, who's a big time athlete. You got
Running
man,
back.
you got
Ashton Barton.
Ashton
Yeah.
Barton,
Dude.
Ace Blunt.
Ace Blunt.
You got
Loaded.
DeAndre Stenson. You got Denham Williams.
Yeah.
You got
They got a ton of talent, bro.
yeah, Kamoria Smith. That's the kid I was just talking about. We took down to Florida State. Man, you got so many names that you can keep naming, man. You know, at Peach County
And Houston County.
you know, Houston County, man, and not to mention, Dooley County has
Charles Nance.
Charles Nance.
Yeah.
That's a really big name. Dublin has Jalen Darty.
Yeah.
You know, Jones County has a couple. Like I said, Caden Gilmore, Zaire Jones. He's gonna have a really big year. Watch out for Zaire Jones. Zaire Jones is gonna probably be one of the best edge guys in this area, man. He's P4, man, bona fide. You know, you got Trayvon Allen, man, he's a big target over there at Jones. You know, obviously Jonathan Hurley just went there. We'll see. We'll see how they look this year, but they're gonna be explosive, man. So, yeah, man. It's a lot of talent in this area, obviously, man. I just gave you like 30 or 40 names. That guys at least that at least should be D2. You know, at the minimum. I know, no, and I say that because and I don't want to take it light because D2 football is really good football played at the D2 level. Like you got to be a dog to play in the D2. Don't get me wrong, but all those guys I just named, they're dogs, bro. All of them, bro. All those guys can play at that level, man. All those guys, man. And I just think, if it was some more exposure in this area for them, man, it's like I said, bro. Schools should be pulling up, offering 10 guys. They should. I mean, I just seen it at Jones 2 days ago. They UT Martin pulled up and offered like 5 kids. Their top 5 players. They pulled up and offered them. Stuff like that should be happening all the time. It should be that like clockwork, man. It should, man.
Well, I don't feel as bad, y'all, because at least I knew about half of them guys y'all said.
Yeah. Sure.
Let me ask y'all this. So I want to ask y'all. I think y'all been following me for a while. I didn't even, and my Instagram feed be crazy because I don't even see who follows me because it replenishes. Same with my X account. So I want to ask, like, how did y'all discover me? 1, and then 2, how can we as a platform, me, Bacon, we obviously up in Metro Atlanta. How can we bridge the gap where we can be beneficial, not only for us, but for you guys and helping those kids get exposure? What could we, obviously I know we live here on the show today, but how can we help you guys out and getting these kids? Because me and Bacon love to repost highlights. If y'all had clips of kids, we love to post them out there with our platforms. What can we do, as my question, what can we do to help you guys? And how did you guys kind of discover me?
Okay, so how we discovered you? I'll be honest with you. I'm good friends with Marcel Hughley, Bryson Hughley's dad, and I've seen kind of some of the work that y'all done together, man. So that's how I kind of discovered you when you came to the school last year. And you did the commitment announcement for him at Air Force. That I thought that was a really big deal, and I've always just thought good things about you and heard good things about you, and they spread everything I heard about you has always been good. So I just wanted to connect and follow, and make sure that we continue to follow, man. And everything that I've seen, man, you've been a solid dude, man, and everything's been really good. So keep up the work that you're doing, man.
Yeah.
And how you can bridge the gap. I'll let you answer.
How you can bridge the gap, man, is basically just doing these lives, man. And reposting the clips that we like you say, and also we really gotta hit the road and come to you guys sometimes too, man. Maybe we can do a live show in person or something like that, man, just to try to
Definitely.
bring some of these kids with us, or something like that, man. We can do a live show that way, yeah, and try to do something that way, man.
Training session.
Yes, sir.
Training
Yes,
session.
sir. Yes, sir.
Training session. We get a whole bunch of cameras out there. At the training session, we get, we can bring a group of quarterbacks and a group of receivers and a group of linebackers. We can get some bags, real stuff like that going, and just getting these kids more exposure, so that way, man, hey, this kid is a person that you look out for, and you see him with your own eyes, and you get it ain't nothing like seeing a kid live, and you like, oh my god, yeah,
Right.
yeah, it's no way this kid doesn't have what he has, so it has what he needs, that's what it's all about, man. Just getting these kids everything that they need, and it might not every kid's not gonna go D1.
Right.
Every kid is not gonna go D1. Every kid not gonna go D2. Some kids got to go the JUCO route. Some kids got to go a different route. But it's their journey that they're on, and it's our responsibility as not just you know coaches, but just I guess for me, it's our responsibility and our duty to make sure kids get where they need to be. Not just my son, but all the kids that I'm connected to. I want to make sure they get to where they need to be. And I feel like that's my duty, bro. That ain't what it's not something that I take lightly, you know what I'm saying? That's something that I wake up every day and I think about, like, man, okay, man, I know this is going for my son, but what can I do to help another child that might need that help, that might need that extra push? What can I do to help him? And I'm gonna always do that, bro. I'm gonna always do that.
No,
Sure.
that's deep. We won't get enough of that, man. I think too for me, what I always love about you guys' area is the kids appreciate it more. Um,
Yes, yes.
it's so different. I was telling Bacon, like, yo, you can he was kind of in awe. I don't know if I told y'all this story, but we bought a Mario on the show, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I went down there, talked to Mario. I've always been in contact with him, and he was like, "Yo, it was so authentic." Like, I was like, "That's how that kid is." And I was like, "Bacon." I was like, "Now it might be like when we went to Birmingham, you know what I'm saying, and we went and seen Parker." But I was like, "Bro, you gonna get the authenticity. Like, kids appreciate that." You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
they appreciate you coming down there and putting them on a platform. But
Right.
I think that's something I rather enjoy instead of kind of up here. It's kind of, they let it go to their head. They act different. I really enjoy that about the guys down there, man. Whenever you put them on the map or exposure, they love it and they really cherish it.
Right, right, yeah, man. And Amari Fountain, man, he just so authentic, man. He's a great kid, bro. Like, man, you could tell he was raised right, and a lot of kids, we get a lot of slack for that too in Macon because it's a low poverty city. It's a lot of kids in this area that are raised right, man. There's a lot of kids in this area that are respectful, man. That do come from love and that do that want to show that all they need is just a little extra push, and Amari, I'll be honest with you, bro. It's like five of him here. I'm just being honest. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. It's nothing that you can tell me in my mind that DeAndre Stenson is not on that level. I'll just be honest with you. Like I see it every day when I go to practice. I see it every day. There's no reason why that kid shouldn't be, have those. That I mean, he's a bona fide to me, at least FCS or G5 kind of level guy. So it's a lot of kids in this area. You can't tell me they shouldn't be where they need to be, but it's just because of exposure, man.
Period.
So.
Bacon, I'm gonna ask some more, but I'm gonna throw it to you. I know you got more questions on the think tank.
Nah, definitely. But first, I just want to put out, put out, and we'll see who hears this. I think in the grand scheme of things, I think it'd be an awesome, dope, whatever adjective you want to use to have meet somewhere. You know what I mean? We're in the middle, wherever we can meet at. Have trainers bring kids from Middle Georgia, South Georgia, Metro Atlanta, North Georgia. You know what I mean? Kind of like you would see in Destroying, kind of just have their own effect in Georgia with just different training. That'd be awesome. That'd be major. It definitely had the virality. It definitely bring exposure. So I know it could be a year out, 6 months out, but I think that'd be amazing. Questions to throw y'all in the fire, man. It's a lot of time, a lot of conversation. I won't say hype because it is real talent in Peach County. Are y'all willing to go out on a limb and say Peach County will win the state championship this year?
I'm not willing to go out on a limb to say it, but they will win it because at the end of the day, you got to be healthy. It's about who's the healthiest at the end of the season,
Okay.
And that right there is just you know everything has to go right to win the state championship. But I will say this: the fourth round or the third round, man, it's looking like a lock at least, man. I'm telling you, man. Man, those if anything less than the third round would be a disappointment, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with you, and they get because they're that loaded, man. They're that loaded.
Okay, locked in for semis. For the people who just tuned in, his name is Solomon. I think the name is fitted. My brother got some wisdom. Second question. I held on to this one. Y'all talked about how the coaches don't expose kids and they have in the budget for a recruiting coordinator. So putting on the hat of a head coach, if you were in that position, what would you do differently that would be more effective for the kids in terms of having a recruiting coordinator doing what the actual job description is set? What would y'all do?
Well, basically, I mean, for me, like I say, man, that recruiting coordinator is a liaison. So he's supposed to reach out. He's supposed to be the connect between the coaches and the players. So whatever that entails, you got to be the connect for the coach, for these college coaches and the players, bro. So whatever that entails, you reaching out to coaches, you pulling up on coaches, whatever. It's in the budget for you to be the liaison. So
I don't care if that's emailing 100 coaches a day. I don't care if that's literally stalking coaches to make sure they get down here.
Yeah.
That is your job. I mean, I know some coaches probably just show up sometimes because the recruiting coordinators get on their nerves. Oh, we got to go see what they going on. So that joker don't message me no more. But that's obvious. What I mean, bro. That's what sometimes what you got to do. Sometimes that's what it takes. Just keep emailing, keep on, stay on it. Stay on it, man. Sometimes it's what it takes. And. We got a lot of college coaches. We live in that world now where, a college coach will say they want you one day, and at the drop of a hat, oh, man, we found another guy. We're going to go with the other guy, But at the end of the day, you just got to remain positive and understand, like, that's a part of the game. That comes with it.
That's what the reality comes in.
Reality is, man.
That's why we be real with them, man. Like, you got to be real with them.
You got to go where you want it.
Yeah.
You got to go where you want it. Not sometimes. It's always about the fit. It ain't about where you want to go all the time. It's about the fit. It's about what their needs are, and do you meet what they need? And that's for that liaison to figure out. You know what I'm saying? So I got a list of, like, for example, I give out a list to a couple kids. Like, you can play here, 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 and here. Here's why you can play here. Because they have 3 receivers that are 6'4" plus that run like you, that look exactly like you. You can play there. Boom. If I look at a roster and I look at a roster and I look at their quarterbacks, and their quarterbacks are 5'11", 6'1", 6'2", 215, 5'11", 175 pounds, 6'3", or 6'2", 215, and they run a 4.6. I'm not gonna send why are we trying to go there? You know, like, that's not a fit. It's not a fit for a 6'5", 230 pound kid. Well, if I look at their quarterback room and they got 3 6'5", 230 that can throw it, where do you think we're gonna go? We're gonna go there. We're gonna go and look there because they got kids that look like that kid. So you just gotta find that niche, and it's about being realistic, and that's what the liaison's job is to do. Find the most realistic fits for kids.
I like that.
Yeah, but but that's what you're supposed to be doing. Research it, man. Look up, man. Why would you try to send a kid to Cincinnati if they all their quarterback if they run a air raid offense? Man, the air raid offense is dink and dunk offense. You're not driving the ball down the field there. Don't if that kid's skill set doesn't meet that, you don't try to send him that. If you got a DB room and all the DBs are 6 foot plus, and this kid is 5'7", he
Right.
might not be a fit there. Let's be realistic with the kids and let's try to put them in the best position to win, bro. And that's what it's about. That's what the liaison's job is to do.
100%. When you outside looking in, when we scout the area of Macon, Warner Robins, etc., uh, is there a specific position group that the community specializes in, or do you think it's a one size fits all?
I think you can get anything you want down here, bro. So, like it's a
Yeah.
one size fits all. I think it's talent in every position down here, man. So what would you say?
I think it's both, a little bit of both, man. It's specific in what they're looking for, and you can get a little bit of what you need down here of everything, man. It just depends on what kids are willing to do too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you got people in their ear hyping them up, telling them that they're D1, when really, in all actuality, they're not. You got to, and it takes guys like me and my brother to come in and tell them that. No, man, you might want to start looking at another level. You're not that, man. You're not D1, and that's not say you can't be, because you can go to D2 and have a monster year, and you'll
Right.
be like Trinidad Chambers, guys like that. They go start at D2 level and they go up and they kill it, So not to say that you can't be D1, just not right now at that level. And it's all about, like I said, it goes back to the recruiting coordinator and the recruiting liaisons to figure out what level kids are really on. And that's what we do a great job of. Me and my brother both, we do a great job of that. Being able to assess talent and tell kids a realistic level that they're on, and what camps to hit, because and another thing too, we tell kids too, if don't go camp at schools if you don't have a relationship or you haven't talked to a coach on that staff. Don't go
Talk
camp.
about it.
Yeah, don't. It definitely matters. You're just wasting your time most of the time. Especially at mega camps and stuff like that. Is and that which a lot of those are just money grabs. You got to be careful. Don't just if you don't have a relationship with a coach on that staff, chances are you don't need to camp there. You need to go where you want it, go where you have a relationship with coaches, man, and be realistic about the situation, man. That's what it's about, man.
100%. But continue to build on that, because I mean, I feel like people kind of just get hip to the game of camping just as they get junior, senior. Then you get a whole new crop of parents to come in and agree. So break down the landscape of camping. When should they camp? And it may not matter when it should camp. I think at 9th, 8th, maybe 9th, definitely 9th grade for sure, or whenever you see primes. But when, how, and why? What's the recipe for camping?
For camping, man, camping is strictly relationship building. And what I say about relationship building is, if you don't have anybody in your corner, if you don't know anybody on that coaching staff, do not go camp there. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time, especially if you don't meet those measurables or you don't do anything that's eye popping. You're wasting your time. You gotta, if you haven't got in touch with a coach on Twitter, or you haven't got any camp invites, or most of the times those camp invites, you got to be careful with those too. A lot of those camp invites, you got to be really careful with those too. Uh, it's all about being strategic and getting in contact with a coach that's on that staff. And if once you get into contact with a coach that's on that staff, those are the places that you want to be vested in, that you want to go camp at, man.
I'll give you guys a good example, man. Last year we were camping in Memphis, and it was two guys there. One guy was about 5'9", the other guy was about 5'10". Dominated the camp. They did everything right. They didn't do anything exceptional, but they dominated. Literally, man, I'm telling you, these guys were polished, good. Coaches just said, good job, and just kept on moving because they didn't fit the measurables. They didn't pass the eye test. So
And they didn't have a relationship with anybody on that staff.
So
So before we went to Memphis, we connected with uh, Mitch Stewart, who is now at Arkansas. Their whole staff is at Arkansas now, so you just never know about that. I'll give you another example, man. A kid, I won't say his name. I'll keep it on the hush about his name. But a kid, man, he didn't. He had offers from everywhere, man, but he didn't. He took a visit with GMC here, Georgia Military College, which is one of the most prestigious junior colleges in the nation, by the way. He took a visit with them. He didn't. He didn't big time the coach or nothing. Man, just so happened that coach the next spring he moved to Mercer. Who you think he was looking for? That kid. See what I'm saying? So you never burn your relationships, man. You never burn your relationships. You gotta be, you gotta continue. Once you get in touch with a coach, man, always value that because you never know where that coach is gonna end up. So, man, it's just about relationship building that though. And you can start building a relationship. They can't talk to you until June 15th or your junior year, technically, but
you can talk to them.
you can talk to them. You can talk to them, and they see it. Trust me. A lot of people don't think they see it. Oh man, they ain't reading my stuff. They see it. They see everything, man. They see it. They have an annual time to where they sweep through those emails and those messages. They see it all. They see it all, man, and they know who's in their database, and they know, and a lot of kids don't know too. What we've learned is 3 levels to a board. A lot of people just think that when you're on their board, you got an offer for them. That's not true. It's not true, man. It's 3 levels to a board. They got kids. They got level 3, which is the kids that they're interested in, that they're watching. They got level 2, where you bump up more to their interest level. They start to really, really watch you. And then you got level 3 of the board where those guys are offered. And level 1 of the board where those guys are offered, and they're just waiting to see where their chips may fall. Because you gotta understand, man, if they're bringing in 5 DVs, they're gonna go get 3 portal guys and maybe 2 high school guys. So you got to that's the reality of what's going on, and everything, man. So I hope that answered the question.
Nah, 100%. I appreciate y'all clearing it up for the viewers and myself. I'm going back to Najeh, man. Get back to the in-depth top particulars.
No, for sure. So obviously, y'all talk about all the great players that is down there. What schools y'all think is going to be next up? Now you can't mention Houston County.
No. Next up, schools that are next up in this area.
Yeah.
Warner Robins
is really, really, man. I know you said no Houston County, not Houston County Bears, but Warner Robins is really, really talented, man. They have, and they took the growing pains. They took their bumps and bruises last year with a whole bunch of sophomores that they played. Now those guys are growing up. They're juniors. They had a whole off season to lift weights and get stronger. Warner Robins is really going to be good, man. Really, really going to be good, and I think they're going to surprise a lot of people, man. Who else? I'll probably say Warner Robins, man, will probably be one of the most surprising schools in this area, man. I really don't. Everybody else that's good, we know they're gonna be good. Yeah. So I mean that to me is kind of like the wild card of this area, man. Warner Robins, man, they're gonna be really, really good, man. Really, really good.
For you?
I'm gonna say I'll say Mary Persons. Mary Persons won 5 games. Yeah, they was 5-5 last year. They returning a whole lot of starters. And they got that boy Mason Stevens. Yeah, he's a dog over there. So I would say they jump 2 wins. I would give them seven wins. So I would say Mary Persons will be a surprise team too.
Legally, right?
Legally. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah. The guy that came in, I think he went on ahead and graduated. So yeah, I think they took their bumps and bruises. They got their punishment, man, and yeah, it's legal now.
For both of y'all, who is the best player y'all ever seen in the area?
The best player that I've ever seen with my own two eyes in this area, and it's no slack. It's Tayshaun Poole, by far,
um,
by far, and it's
for
not even close for me.
for me, with the ball in his hands, it's gonna be between Javion Solomon and what's the other kid name?
Let's count.
Zion Reagans.
Zion Reagan.
Yeah, so one of those two. Yeah.
Some dogs. Okay.
Yeah.
Both of those guys was good.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
What is the biggest rivalry down there?
You got to go. You got Peach Northside. You got Peach versus Northside. It was a big rivalry. They play in the spring game, by the way.
They do.
Yeah. So that's a big rivalry. You got Winter Robins. You got Winter Robins in North Side. Winter Robins in Houston County. That's a really big rivalry.
Perry and Peach,
which is one of the most oldest rivalries in this area. Who else? You got Howard and West Side. That's a big rivalry. Two Macon schools. You got Southwest and Northeast. That's always a big rivalry. And you got Rutland and Howard. You got, man, it's so many rivalries.
Where do y'all rank Perry and Hoko?
Woo.
Perry and Hoko.
I would probably, it's top 5
for sure.
Okay.
For sure, top 5
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I was say that.
How crazy does it get though? How crazy are these rivalries?
All right, man.
It gets, man, that Peach versus Perry that's a huge game, man. That's a big time. Right?
Got people hanging off the sideline. It get crazy, man.
You got drunk uncles talking crap.
That's what you're listening for.
It's everything, man. They be doing a big tailgate before the game where they're cooking. It's big, man. It's really, really big. So any of those Winter Robin schools that play each other. I'd say the biggest rivalry in this area is probably Winter Robins Hoko, man. That's a really big rivalry, man. So Peach and Perry and Winter Robins and Hoko, I think that'd be the two biggest rivalries in this area.
Let me ask y'all this. Y'all talk about rivalries. I want to kind of go on this point. I said exposure is lacking. How is the training down there? Is there a lot of training in Middle Georgia? Like that's a component we have not talked about. What's going on with that aspect of it? And do these kids kind of like do their own thing? Only coaches? Do the coaches not allow it? Like, what's the training system?
You got to understand, man. In this area, man, and I hate to say it like this, man. There's a lot of so-called like crabs in the bucket in this area, man. Where you got kids, you got people that don't want to train with certain people because, oh man, this and that, but that's not the way that it should be, man. You go train with the people who are trying to help you, man, trying to get better. And most of the times, a lot of the best trainer people can't afford. They can't afford it in this area, man. So, but it's some places where you can get just as good at training for a little less or sometimes free. But kids just, I guess they just shy away from that because they, because there's somebody in their ear telling them things or maybe talking them out of things, man. This area is kind of weird on that, man, and we got to get better at that too. So because
a lot of trainers are coming from the Atlanta area and coming out here and money grabbing, man. Like I ain't gonna say no name. I'm not gonna say no name. I almost said it, but I ain't gonna say it. But yeah. So yeah, man.
A lot of people that are traveling in this area making, $120 a session, $140, $50 a session off kids, and $75 a session off kids, and making good money off kids, and I mean they they do good work. Don't get me wrong, they do good work, but it's a lot of times it's a lot of work here that may be free or maybe be $35, $25 a session that
Work
kids
on.
can really get better at. Really get better. So we got to do better at that. Definitely got to do better at that.
That's a good question. Good question, bro.
No, for sure. I had to uncover that because I was like, man, I know. I wonder how it is down there. Y'all
Yeah,
obviously told me.
sure.
Okay, cool. Let me ask you this. I know we talked about media before. Do you feel like maybe media does shy away? Now, not all parts of Middle Georgia is like this, but I know y'all said low income poverty. Like, you feel like media shies away from that because of that? You know what I'm saying? Or do you,
Sometimes I do, man. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I do feel like that, man. But you know, like I said, bro, it's really some great culture down here, bro. It's really great culture down here, man. It's being missed out on, man, because I don't know. I guess people are scared. You shouldn't be scared to come here, man. But I can understand why you are sometimes. I can understand why people would be scared to come here sometimes. But it's not like you're gonna pull up to a school and get robbed or something like that, man. People,
Right.
yeah, it's a lot of good kids, man. And like you said, man, it's a lot of kids down here, man, that will appreciate. Man, you don't understand how many DMs we get every day. Hey man, make sure you put me on this list. I'm on this list. I'm on this list. I'm on that list. We get thousands of DMs, man, from kids that hey man, I should be on that up and coming list. I should be, on that prospect list. And we literally had sometimes got parents that are mad at us because we ain't put their kid on the prospect list.
Yeah, you deep.
Stuff like that. So, you know, um man, it's important, man. These kids really value that stuff, and that's why we got into it because we didn't know. We didn't know that kids would really value it like this, but they really do, bro. They really, and they are and they're watching. They're watching, man. They pay attention.
believe it
They
or
pay
not?
attention to the ranks. They
Yes.
rankings and stuff like that. Kids pay attention to that. They,
Yes.
they love it, man.
Let me ask you this. I'm gonna throw it at bacon. I know y'all are getting y'all X together. Instagram, y'all are big on. Do y'all do TikTok?
A little bit,
A little
a
bit.
little bit. Yeah, we have done. We have dropped some videos on TikTok. We have dropped some videos, and we are Team 478 on TikTok. We have dropped a couple of interviews on TikTok that we did on kids. Uh, so it's a little
Now,
bit on there, but we got to be more consistent on that too.
now I'm gonna be real with y'all. Put y'all on some game. It's only because I'm messing with y'all. TikTok is the most shun.
Yeah,
Okay. The kids is all over that joint.
yeah,
So
they are. They are.
yeah, so even like y'all got graphics, put that to your story. Whenever y'all upload, add it to your story. Man, y'all can do like just videos talking about the kids. Like prop up your phone like this or like this. Just do over a minute, bro, and talk about the kids. They gonna like and retweet and post out. Again, I know y'all not doing it for the likes and the clicks. I only tell y'all to do it because y'all be the resource that'll get them more out there. And sometimes y'all can even go viral on there that'll get more eyes on them. That's the
Yeah,
only thing
Sure.
I can tell y'all that. So I just want to put y'all on game with that as another source that y'all can continue to elevate kids and get them out there and get people talking about them.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
for
That's
sure.
that's big.
We
That's
definitely
big
gonna do
time.
that. Yeah.
Definitely gonna do that,
Yeah.
man.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Bacon.
I'm gonna short for the people. I just tapped in with the guys, man. Team. Well, let me say it right.
478.
I don't want to disrespect the brand. Yes, sir. I just tapped in with the guys, man. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, do good work.
All right,
Yes,
cool,
sir.
man.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. I actually
Yeah.
see it right now.
How big do y'all see Team 478? What's the
um, we've really experienced a lot of growth here. We have over 7 million views in the last 6 months.
right?
So we've really experienced a lot of growth here, and it's only going to continue to grow, man. It's only going to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and better. And we just actually started a partnership. We signed a deal with Under Armour, so that's going good. And man, we actually inked the deal with Vital Health, so we're gonna start scanning helping kids scanning them. Yeah, so we're gonna start doing some healthy scans and stuff like that for kids for mental health and stuff like that, man, helping them out. So getting those products and stuff like that in for kids. So man, it's only gonna get bigger, man. You know, and as more people get involved, as sponsorships get involved, as stuff get involved, we'll be good. We'll be good.
100%. I would love to see the active parents to know it or whatever's
Oh
going
yeah.
on. I'm a family man right here, man. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
we got families.
Yeah, man.
My next question is, how do y'all juggle it, man? You know what I'm saying? Like you say, y'all are family, man. Y'all are brothers. You know what I mean? You need how
It's
y'all
busy,
juggle
man. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's really, really busy.
Not gonna do.
It's really, really busy, but it's worth it, man. You know, being obviously both of us are husbands. You know, I have 3 children. My brother has 2, and we both work full-time jobs. You know, so it's busy, man. It's busy, but in our leisure time and in our spare time, all we do is we feel like we're the best version of ourselves when we're creating. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's I just think that's most important, and both of our wives, they both see the vision. They see the vision and they see what we're trying to do. And that's the most important part. That makes it 1,000 times easier when you got a woman on your side, that believes in you. That makes it 1,000 times easier. Because if you don't, boy. So yeah, that makes it 1,000 times easier, my
No
boy.
lie detector there from them.
Yeah.
Talk heavy, brother. Talk heavy.
Yeah.
Telling you. Be your
Yes.
biggest support group.
What'd you say, Naj?
Be your biggest support group.
Yeah, for sure, man. She got to be, and you got to be hers, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, man. That
Nah,
makes it easy.
100%.
Now,
Go ahead, go ahead. No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, y'all have any questions for us? You know, we've been grilling y'all. You know,
Yeah, man. Actually,
yeah, I
I
think I
do,
had
Yeah,
stuff.
man. We got something for y'all, man, for sure, man.
What did I have? What did I have earlier, man?
I know they had stuff for stuff.
Hmm.
So, man, being that you guys are in the greater Atlanta area, why do you guys think that when people think of Georgia football,
Uh-huh.
all they think about is the greater Atlanta area, man? Why you guys think that?
Well, I mean, that's a good question. I mean, it's just what's featured. It's what's featured. You know what I mean? We
Mhm.
look at when people talk about the Atlanta legends, they unfortunately, you know what I mean, Cam Newton, Pac-Man Jones, Eric Berry, you know what I mean, so on and
Right,
so forth. Yeah.
right.
I would say just the narrative, if I'm honest
Yeah.
with you. I think that
Mhm.
plays a big factor. The media coverage, is
Mhm.
another one. TV games, like you can't go a season without seeing Buford on TV. You
Yeah.
Right,
can't go a
right,
season
right,
without seeing, what I'm saying, Gainesville on TV. Like I
right,
feel
right.
like they're covered way more extensively. And I
Mhm.
feel like a lot of the players, most of the time, like Baker said, they produce. Not saying
Mhm.
that's not the case in other places, but I feel like when you look, oh, Westlake, Creekside, oh, Grayson, oh, Buford, oh, also Hateville Charter, like there's always those schools. So I think it all plays a part into it. And I think the reasons like that is just the feature of it. They know Metro Atlanta, if y'all ever look at it, like per capita, how many people it is, I think it's like close to 5 million.
Yeah.
Right.
And when you look at the most successful areas in the country, like Metro Atlanta is like basically considered as a hub, like
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
recruiting. So I think that's another reason why recruiters, exposure, all that, because they see it as a hub and a place. Oh, I know I can practically, I'm gonna be real with y'all. You can pretty much get anything you need in Georgia, damn near. Like you go
Right.
get your offensive lineman in Metro, you go get your defensive lineman, you go get your receiver, you go get your quarterback, whatever you need for your recruiting team, like you go get it in Metro.
So I
Right.
will
Right.
I will add to that. I will say Isaiah Gibson, Antoine Hill are
Right.
going to be those legends that we talk about whenever they get the opportunity. And if I think those names will be brought up when the conversation comes around. So people got to open their eyes to, like you said, what's going on down there in middle of Georgia.
Right.
Right. Okay. My next question is these transfers, man. What
Low.
what messed up? What do you guys feel like GHSA? Why you guys feel like GHSA changed that rule? Is it because of the? Is it based off of the Atlanta Metro area? Do you
Probably.
guys feel like that way? It got to be right.
Got
I mean, yeah, it's a high school transfer portal. I told people this 4 or 5 years ago. People looked at me crazy as hell. I said, no, these kids is entering the portal every year and going to different spots.
Right.
And the problem is these kids are ending up in three or four different schools in their career. It's not
Right.
gonna work. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I think that's part of it. And I
Mhm.
think too, they had to get stricter with it because there was loopholes.
Right.
And I would say for sure, I know there's transfers in Middle Georgia, South Georgia.
Right.
That's
Right.
more hum, but for sure up here, I mean, I just had a 4-star receiver. I'm not gonna name his name. He was at a Greater Atlanta school and just transferred to McEachern. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
no why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's. I mean, but we feel like that rule changed. It affected the kids down here in a
Yeah,
negative way
yeah.
because now the kid's stuck in a situation down here to where he could maybe get. He has to move 2 times, but he's still gonna be ineligible because that rule affected the kids down here. So it's a trickle down effect,
It is.
and I think it's a kind of a negative effect for us down this way. So that's why I asked you. Yeah.
No, I agree because think about it, you might be in a situation. What if something happened, knock on wood, with your mom, or what I'm saying, you forced to get out, you gotta go live with a coach, right? Let's say that
Right.
coach goes and he gets a job in North Carolina. You're not gonna follow that coach. Okay, you gotta go live with a friend. Then you can't play. So you just
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah, it's that's a tough situation, man. That's a tough situation, man. That's actually was my question. Let me think of another one I had to ask you guys. I thought of something else I had to ask too. Uh, all right, so from the outside looking in, from the outside looking in, uh, and I know you guys don't really like kind of cover this area like that. So, what are some of the teams? What are like the top 5 teams that you guys, in your opinion, in this area is?
Good question. Go ahead, Big.
Um,
I'm a little more well versed.
yeah, he definitely is. I came down there and saw Warner Robins play. Who they played Northside Warner Robins that day. That's the only game I came down to the area for. But I mean, Warner Robins went on a crazy run not too long ago. But obviously Jones County is major. Houston County, Warner Robins. There's probably one more. But those teams are probably Peach County for sure. Peach County for
Right.
sure. Those are the cream of the crops for me. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The one school he missing is Perry. Perry just won a damn
Oh,
state.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Really
yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah.
I don't care nobody say Perry like that. Perry got them
Yeah.
dogs. Like
Yeah.
whether they got it now or they don't. Perry on that list. You got throw Hoko, of course.
Right.
Warner Robins on there. Obviously Peach, Jones. I think the team that's next up though that nobody talking about
Yeah.
Northeast Macon. I think that team is good.
Damn.
They are. They
They
are.
need some
But
pieces, but I
one
think
thing that people don't really, the slightest thing why I say no. I'm gonna tell you why I say no because they are in 3A now. Carver Columbus, that stick there, boy.
Yeah. Good call, John. Good call.
That's a different problem. They are a problem, and they're gonna be a problem for the next 5 years. Right? They got a man. Jarvis Jones is doing something down there that man, boy, boy. Oh my God, boy. It's gonna be tough on them. I tell you that, man. And they're gonna perennially win 6 to 8 games a year. They're gonna to do that first, second round of the playoffs. They're gonna do that. They're gonna do that. Northeast is gonna do that. But when you get to the Carver Columbuses,
but see, my thing, you right about that, Solomon. But who the hell is messing with Carver? Worth County is.
Ain't
Worth
nobody.
County's won a state championship.
yeah,
Compton County ain't messing with them boys. Like who
Nah,
really messing
no,
with
no, no, no. You right. You right.
nobody's on that level.
Yeah, yeah. You
No,
right. You right. You
no,
right.
nobody really on that. Unless we go see a Cedar Grove back in John Adams teams,
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Right.
it just ain't gonna happen, bro. But
Nah,
I don't think we should discredit Northeast. Now, so winning the
no,
championship,
no, no,
y'all
no.
is right. Y'all right. It might be a little wild, but they get to the semis. We done seen Lincoln County do some things, Brooks County. Why can't Northeast be that one next up?
They can, and they got the talent and they got the depth to get it done. So we'll see. Time will tell. I want them to prove me wrong. I want them to. I love when people prove me wrong. I love it.
So,
Yeah, you was high on Jones too, and we not that high on Jones.
Really?
I'm not that high on. I love Jones. We graduated for Jones County.
Jones is not the same
Ah.
Jones that were 3 years ago when Chastain was there.
Yeah,
They said they got. I heard they got some hitters.
They
Somebody
got some
told
hitters
me.
now. They got some
I
hitters. They got some
heard
talent.
both
Don't lie to you.
sides.
They got some talent, but we got them winning. I got them winning 5 this year.
5?
5.
Hold on, bro.
Do you
Hold
not know
on.
who their first 4 games? Let's pull up their schedule.
Yeah, hey,
Pull up
I'm
that
pulling
schedule.
it up
Yeah,
right now.
let's
I'm
talk
like,
about
hold
it.
on now.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay, let's talk. Let me pull up the little screen. Hold on. Gotta pull up GSSA. Hold on one second. You got Jones. There we go. All right, let me share my screen so y'all can see it where y'all at. Here we go. All right. Oh yeah, y'all ain't lying though. The first I'm missing.
All right, so Valdosta is the first game, right?
That's an L.
Okay. Peach the second game.
I don't see you beating Peach.
Okay. Houston County is the third game.
Don't see you beating Houston with Gray Maxwell and them boys down there. Zion Paul. No.
Burke County.
They can hang with some Burke County. They might be able to do a little. Burke County is good, but they should be able to make that a game.
Okay. So either 0-4 or 1-3 in the first 4 games, right?
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So who we got next?
They'll beat them. They lost.
They'll beat Locust Grove. So 2-3. They'll beat Locust Grove.
Do they got the linebackers for Ola and Caden Way is the question. I don't know.
That's a toss-up game.
Yeah.
I gave it to him though. I think I gave it to him.
Yeah, that one I don't know.
Union Grove. That's a toss-up.
So either they're 3-3 or 2-4 at that point. Okay. Come on.
All right, Union Grove. They'll beat Union Grove.
They'll beat Union Grove.
I ain't worried about that. Perry.
That's gonna be a tough one.
That's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, that's toss up. Perry's a good football team, good coach down there.
Yep. Who next?
Eagles Landing, they'll beat them.
They'll beat Eagles Landing.
They'll beat Eagles Landing.
And around
the Robbins
lost for sure.
So what we looking at, fellas, on the best case scenario? What we think? 4 and 6, 5 and 5.
4 and 6 or 5 and 5. 5 and 5 is the best. 6 and 4 is the best case scenario for them.
That's a tough schedule, though. Y'all right.
That's a really tough schedule. That's a really tough schedule. That's not depicted on talent. That's why we're not too high on them. You know what I'm saying? As far as like not talent wise, but as far as that schedule wise, that's tough.
I have to defer. I will have to defer. I have to defer.
All right, so what you got? Honestly, what you got? 4 and 6 or 5 and 5? Or 6 and 4? I'll give them 6 and 4. Because they're my alma mater, I give them 6 and 4. But I'm leaning towards 5 and 5. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5 and 5.
Okay, all right. All right. That's just being realistic.
Safe.
Same thing, Bacon? Yeah, I'm gonna go 5 and 5.
All right, man. All right, man. Let's pull up another team. I don't know. We can pull up an Atlanta team or something like that. I don't know. I don't know too much about Atlanta.
Give us one. We go in detail. I'll tell you. Give us one.
Now let's go Langston Hughes. I always thought that's always an interesting one.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know how good them boys gonna be this year. This will be a very interesting conversation. Because I don't know how good they're gonna be. Bacon supposed to go visit though, so
yeah. They got a good staff, man. That's what I'm leaning on. I mean, they got a good staff.
When I heard your boy got a fractured wrist.
Put it out there.
Yeah.
Who that?
Prince?
Yeah.
Prince? Oh, man. When that happened, man.
That's what he had the cast on in the interview. Don't shoot the best. On the interview, bro.
Oh, man.
That's no good, man.
Good. No bueno.
All right.
He was up there at the Show Bowl, man. We saw him live. He's pretty good, man. He's pretty good. He's good, man. So yeah, we was over there at the Show Bowl with Jamal Lewis, his event. Yeah, we was there. Yeah, it was pretty good. He pretty good, man.
All right. Go ahead, Big. I'll let you lead this one. Hold on, let me put my phone in charge. Go ahead, Big.
All good. First game against North Atlanta. I think that's a win. I'm gonna go ahead and get on that.
Okay.
Grayson, we all know that's
Yeah, I think we all know that one.
Gracie got too much, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Then they gonna go tomorrow. That's a win. I'm gonna give Langston the
win.
lead
That's a
against
win.
They should beat Morrow.
Yeah, they beat Morrow.
2-1.
Northside Columbia. That's a win. I think
They'll
that's a
beat
win.
them.
Yeah. 3-1.
3-1.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Bacon. We just
Do it
seen
to yourself
Lovejoy.
now.
I got Lovejoy getting their get back. That's a home game.
That's a home game.
Lovejoy is talented. Lovejoy is talented.
Okay.
They are talented.
Y'all sleep on Lovejoy if you want to.
Yeah, I ain't sleeping on.
I seen Lovejoy when Najeh, we saw them together. So I'm a, you know what I mean. We're gonna gloss over that game. I haven't seen Langston. You know what I mean. I want to go. I want to give a real take. Of course, I can be biased. Nah, it's Langston game. I need to see.
Yeah.
We're gonna gloss over this one.
Okay.
At Noonan. Man, back to back.
Woo,
They're losing to Noonan.
They're gonna lose the Noonan.
Yeah, I'm around with the home team on this one, man.
They ain't messing with Brody and Jalen Britt. John, they
I
hell.
got some
Give me
styles in the
Noonan.
trenches this year. So
They gonna beat them. And I'm sorry, y'all gonna look me crazy. They're gonna lose to Woodward too. The best quarterback I've seen on my tour so far is Harrigan.
Wow. Wow, bro.
Okay.
They got Miles Tate, Bryce Woods, Torrey Clark. They ain't got the depth because it's a private school, but I like Woodward.
See, that's why I can't give Woodward that win because if Nixon Hughes is built his brand on, I mean, since Coach Boone left, I understand, but after Coach Boone left, and I know they lost Coach O, but Langston being physical and tough and having depth. So for that reason, I'm gonna go Langston over Woodward Academy.
No, bro.
You gotta have depth. He's 6'8" ball. You gotta have depth, brother.
Woodward, bro. No, bro. No.
I'm taking Langston, brother.
I like Dale Perry. He a dog. I like Deion McKinley, and I like Prince Martin, right? That ain't enough. Last year they had the two-headed monster in the backfield. Right. They had DK. They had receivers on the outside.
Players. They got a couple tight ends. You know what I mean? They're going. We might see Kelsey Adams play both sides. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
L. Go ahead.
So overall, what's that record? Overall, what's Langston's record?
They're gonna lose Creekside. They're probably gonna beat McIntyre. They're gonna beat you. They'll have a respectable year. Probably 4-5 loss year.
Okay.
6-4.
6-4.
Okay.
Yeah, 7-3.
7-3 at best.
Yeah, 7-3 at best.
7-3 at best. Okay. Respect.
Yeah, I want to do 2 more, man. You want to do Northeast?
Yeah, we do Northeast.
Okay. And then we'll do one. We'll do another Atlanta school.
All right. I said Northeast. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all can see that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
All right. The first game is at
was that Southwest? Oh no, who's that?
West Side.
West Side. Oh yeah, that's a W for sure.
They'll win that one. Yeah. So that's one.
Blowout.
Yeah. Second game is at Perry, right?
Warner Robins.
Warner Robins. Oh, that's lost. Yeah.
Perry?
No, they play Warner Robins second.
And they play Perry after that?
Home game against Perry.
Yeah, home game against Perry.
Oh, that's a toss-up, man.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap, Coach Matt. Stop the cap. 73 Creekside. Enough.
That's a tough one, man. That's a tough call, man. I don't know, man. I have to go with Northeast on that one. I think they'll win that one at home against Perry.
Ooh.
I think it's gonna be.
That's an upset. If Northeast win that one, that's an upset. I'm taking Perry.
So 2-1.
Yeah, I'm taking Perry on that one, man.
You got 1-2. Okay, Jackson.
Yeah. They win that one.
Win that one.
Okay, Lamar County.
Win. It's gonna be tough.
Ooh, that would be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
The only reason they're gonna win that one is because Lamar County's offense is just not that good, man. They're generic. They got a really, really basic generic offense. So that's the only reason they're gonna win that one.
Okay.
Man, yeah, I give them that
3-2.
Yeah, 3-2.
3-2. Rutland.
Just trying to make.
Yeah, 4-2. They'll be Rutland.
Coach is a damn clown, bro. Central Bacon. Coach man, right?
Central Bacon. Oh, that's an automatic win.
Automatic.
Everybody beat them.
Lower.
5-2.
Southwest.
6-2.
Yeah, 6-2.
They'll win that one.
Damn. Pike County?
7-2.
They'll beat them.
All right, come on, Callaway. Callaway got a good.
It's a big one.
Nope.
They'll lose.
They
They'll
lose
lose
that
that
one.
one.
Okay,
7-3.
7-3.
I got 8-2.
No,
7-3. 7-3. They losing against Callaway. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, Callaway got a 3, right?
Yeah, Callaway got that stick, bro.
They're gonna lose against Callaway.
Okay.
For sure.
All right, I was gonna say I know Callaway. Okay, hold on now. All right, go ahead, y'all picking Atlanta team.
All right, cool.
Let's go. Can we pick a greater Atlanta team? Let's go Stockbridge, man. Let's go Stockbridge. I know they just lost their best player. I want to go. Let's go Stockbridge.
Ooh, they picked the good one. Coach Bama, I like that.
Shout out to Coach.
Shout out to Coach. All right, here we go. Ooh, they got some motion at that first game. North Oconee, shit.
Woof. Yeah.
What's that?
North Oconee.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Off the back, off the rip.
0-1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Off the rip. Yeah.
That's a tough one, bro. I mean, North Oconee can play, bro.
Yeah, them boy talented, boy.
Man.
Oof.
Yeah, let's go on one. Let's go on one.
Yeah.
Be right or wrong.
We all in agreement on that one.
All in agreement on that one.
Yeah. Dutchtown, they should beat Dutchtown. They lost a lot.
That'll be Dutchtown.
They'll beat them boys. Arabian Mountain lost a lot of their players.
Yeah, like Arabian Mountain has lost a lot of talent, so they'll win that one too.
Yeah, they'll beat them. They'll beat Forest Park.
They definitely beat Forest Park.
So 3-1.
Ooh, Valdosta Lloyds. Gotta go.
Mounds? No, that's gonna be an L.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose them. They're gonna lose. That's a long ride. Yeah, they're gonna lose that one.
Yeah, they not beating Valdosta. Nah. Drew, they'll whoop them.
Yeah.
4-2.
4-2. MLK, I think they should win that too.
They'll win 5-2.
They'll beat them.
Mundy's Mills and a whole rebuild, new coach. They
6-2.
6-2. Eastside usually got some good players. I don't know how good they're gonna be though. So
Nah, 7-2. They won't beat them. They'll beat Eastside.
Okay.
Now Jonesboro, I gotta go see. They usually got good talent, but they lost Cortez, lost some pieces, some young thoroughbreds like MJ Miller is there, but and what's his name, Darius Slayton, but I don't know if that's enough. So I think they should beat Jonesboro.
Okay.
8-2. Stockbridge 8-2.
Yeah, what you for, Bacon?
I like the young quarterback at Jonesboro. Kale's playing wide receiver and DB this year. Ben can play receiver. I don't know what all they have at linebacker and DB, but I think that's going to be a closer game than what we may think. That's all I'm gonna say.
I agree.
So their ceiling is 8-2.
Yeah.
Floor is 7-3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm good with it, man.
I'm good
with it, man. Let's do it, right?
I like that, man. I like that. We're gonna have to get y'all on the show, man. We did a panel this year, man. We just basically did y'all people from all over, man. It was me, it was Jew, it was QB Marcus. I don't know if y'all know QB Marcus.
Yeah. He follows the platform. We talk to him a lot. We love him, man. A lot of people don't like him, but we do.
No, crazy. I don't know why he got all that animosity on him, but doing something right. People don't like it, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely doing something right when people don't like it.
But we had like 4 of us, man. But man, we love to have y'all this year if y'all down or if y'all can.
Sure, man. We down, man. For sure. Sure, man.
We love to, bro. Just let us know whenever we need.
Bet, man. We really want to just highlight the whole state, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
let's do it.
And we want to hit, man. So let's do that.
Yeah, sure, let's do it, bro. I would love to be on, man. Whatever you need from us, just let us know, bro. We there.
I got you. Begging for we let him ride because he's a busy married man with kids. You got anything else? You got to slide. So we got to let them boys get back to it.
Yeah, fellas, this last question for me. Any advice for a young man or just anybody that's trying to get into the recruiting game, exposure game? What's some advice to get started and how to thrive?
Real quick, how about a young black man in entrepreneurship? Because that's what y'all doing.
That's a better question. Yeah.
So I would always tell a young black man what somebody told me, man, and it's a big guy. He told me, man, always bet on you. Bet on you.
Okay.
Gamble on yourself.
I think my biggest advice would be to keep your eye, focus on where you're going. Your journey is your journey. Comparison is the thief of joy. So don't be comparing yourself to nobody else because they're on their own journey and they're on their own. They're trying to get to their destination. So drive your car on your side of the road. Keep your eyes straight on the road. Don't look at the people that are passing you because they got their journey that they're going on too. So, just pay attention to your journey and that's it. You'll get to where you want to be. Maybe some stumbling blocks along the way, maybe a roadblock set up, maybe a stop sign there, but you'll get to where you want to be eventually. You can keep going. That's it.
Powerful message from these young brothers, man. We appreciate them. They're doing big stuff down there. Before we let them go, I want y'all to go follow them, man. We're gonna be in constant contact with them, man. So appreciate the connection. Shout out to Coach Hughley, for obviously allowing us to meet and just we'll go ahead and hit y'all back with this as well with the follow back. But yeah, y'all go follow Team 478, man. We're gonna have them on the show, man, talking Middle Georgia ball, man, and this ball across the state, man. I know they want to know about some greater Atlanta schools.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we're gonna talk the talk. Now I ain't gonna lie to y'all, brothers. It get heated in the kitchen a little bit. You guys making about it, some time on the show. So don't let nothing get y'all.
Oh, yeah, we well media trained, bro.
Yeah.
We're ready for it.
But y'all gonna have to be well researched and thorough, man.
Got you, man. We got you.
Yeah, it's all love, though. You know what I mean? It's all love.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna get together, man. We're gonna research everything, man. I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Ready to go, bro.
Let's do it. All right, man. We'll be talking to y'all soon, man.
Solid. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Thanks, y'all.
Much love.
Yes, sir.
Much love, dog. Salute.
Yes, sir. Boys, Team 478 in the building. Shout out to them boys, man, coming on the show and giving some love to Middle Georgia. So, like I said, man, we expanding, man. We doing some big things this year. We're gonna have them on, you know what I'm saying, getting wider and bigger. We got something big coming up this weekend. We're not gonna reveal it yet. Y'all just stay tuned to the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And to the X. We're gonna got some big cooking this weekend. And y'all stay tuned for that. And we'll be at Coach Rants and their stuff, their paddock camp. You know what I'm saying? Those big hits. You know what I'm saying? Where the Knicks play.
What did you say, dog? What did you say, brother?
It's okay. I'm independent. I said where the Knicks play. Coach Rance,
Awesome, man.
It's all right.
Oh yeah, them boys too wide open. We can't put no money behind.
We real authentic platform.
Yeah, they're gonna sponsor regardless.
It's cool, man. Exactly. It's what emotion on that. So, we appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Another great show. Hey, Coach. He know. We keep it real. We love the side, man. More people need to know. Like that's where the real emotion and action at. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you, Coach Branch. I done been about 10 stops. Still the best stop I done been to. Go and put that out there. Still the best stop I done been to. No, nothing matches what I seen on that was that Wednesday, Tuesday, whatever it was. Yeah. Nobody's
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to get there and get physical. No. All right, Bacon. We got about 10 minutes before we wrap up the show, man. We'll wrap it about 9:30.
Y'all ass. We've been to what? We've been to Woodward. How many teams have we seen in his region? We've been to Woodward.
Been to Woodward, Lovejoy. All good programs, you know what I'm saying? We ain't seen Morrow. We ain't seen Lexington yet. We ain't seen Northside Columbus, but we didn't see about 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm not going Northside Columbus, brother.
Hey, go see Turbobo. Turbobo?
No, sir. We will go see it. We'll go see Carver. We can catch them in the same day. We might. So let me stop, man. We trying to go see Carver. We might pull up on Northside Columbus unannounced. Who you guys? Hey. We got a couple cousins,
nephews, brothers and sisters.
Trying to for Aunt Shirley.
Aunties and uncles.
Man. Oh, okay. Why did you say so? Yeah, Coach. We just want to be modest.
right, man. So before we wrap up the show, man, I gotta ask you, man. What's your thoughts on the spring practice tour, man? Whoever you want to highlight or you want to talk about, just what was you've been a couple stops. I put stops me and you both been to, stops you've been to. What's been just your thoughts? Any teams have caught your eye so far?
Yeah, I think that biggest team to me is I gotta go Griffin. Gotta go Griffin. Go Griffin, excuse me. Quarterback, I believe KJ Johnson. Hope I'm saying that brother's name.
Yep. Kelvin Johnson, KJ. You got it right.
Yeah, Kelvin Johnson, Keyshawn Hastings, Paul John. Now that team is loaded. The team is loaded. Well coached Bernard, Coach Goodrum, Coach Owens, Coach Gotel at DC. We got other coaches, but those are the ones that come to my mind. Probably, I want to say most complete team. I think I say most complete team. I've seen. I know you've been to more, but I think most complete team I've seen on my stops. Am I wilding? Am I forgetting about somebody?
Over East Coweta is.
Over East Coweta. Let me. I forgot about East Coweta.
Griffin up there now. Don't get
Nah, I can't see. We didn't see special teams. We didn't see no special teams for Griffin.
No. I thought you meant East Coweta. No.
Yeah. So for that sake, I pull that statement back. I forgot about EC.
Hey man, you a freaking flyer miles out there, man. You better start remembering.
Yeah. But you're right. But Griffin is loaded. Griffin is loaded. Second, next to that, I said I appreciate you bringing up East Coweta. East Coweta is deep too. Most of them people think they got some young linebackers. Offensive line. We didn't get to see all. I mean, it's they got to progress. They got to replace the herd or fill those roles. But the defensive line, linebackers, receivers is there. Everything else is clicking. But how the offensive line mode. I'll give most complete team to East Coweta. Second would be Griffin. Appreciate you covering me up, brother.
Had to help you out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Talking about, but
shout out AZ, man. Shout out the guy. Shout out Snake Roy Maxwell Jr. Who was Trey. Is it last name Gates? I think it's AJ Gates. Yeah, man. That's a stop that people need to see. You gotta respect EC. I think they're gonna shock a lot of people. I said a lot about the community, but those two teams in the community, in East Coweta, bullish on them.
100%. Yeah, and that's why they made our list, man. High school programs in the Roger looked at me crazy as hell. Still on no side one of Roberts I want to. I ain't saying they finna make a state championship, but they're gonna be better than 0-10 this year. You bet your hat on that.
Facts.
Even Coach Boone. Sleep on it if you want to. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
All right. For me, I mean, like I said, best spot I've been to is Creekside for sure.
Yeah.
No respect to the other stops, man. Definitely best stop I've been to. Physical, I think Creekside got it all. I think from top to bottom. Only concern, I'm not gonna say too much on the quarterback. He's gonna have to work through some things. I think just getting that training, that teaching from Coach Tritt by the end of the summer or by after the paddock camp, he should be at another level to me. You know what I'm saying? That's my only concern right now. Everything else, no concern. No. I like Woodward Academy's quarterback the best. What I've seen so far. I ain't gonna lie, I was in North Cobb today, and
we need an update on.
Yeah, I got some clips, and Ben Havali, he got a little moxie to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send him off later. I got 4 schools I still got to do. EC, Cartersville this morning, North Cobb Christian, and North Cobb. So brother, be busy.
North Cobb Christian too?
Oh, 2 for 1 special.
You went bull skipping.
2 for 1 special, baby. 2 for 1 special. I was up there. They wanted me to come. Got me some players. So yeah, got them. And then tomorrow I was supposed to hit Stevenson, but Colt Rock and KJ ain't gonna be there. So I'm not saving them for Wednesday. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do Wednesday, but we'll figure it out. Might do an hour at Tucker and then go hit Stevenson and Stone Mountain. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to hit Stevenson tomorrow, but they ain't gonna be there. And Colt Rock don't want to come. Huh?
Where you going tomorrow?
Going to Cambridge early in the morning. Another 4 a.m. Fun.
Good God Almighty.
And then I'm gonna hit Grayson. I wanted to hit a late afternoon, but what I might do, I might hit Douglas County. I'm not going to Douglas County.
Yeah. Go show some love to Coach White, man.
Yeah, man. Maybe I'll go hit DC tomorrow or something like that. Get some little exposure, see what they got going on out there in DC. A couple players want me to come too, so she was popping out there, maybe. See what popping. Yeah. All flats. All flats. But nah, them the schools that stood out to me. Players rising. I mean, I think, like I said, Havali is one that caught my eye today. I really like that kid Iago Gumedes. Kid 6'4", running like a damn giraffe. Low that.
School is this?
North Cobb. Low.
Okay.
I ain't talking too much, but North Cobb should be better this year. So yeah. Cartersville Dogs. They got this boy at 6'5", 6'6". Rising sophomore. Lord. And they ain't even got all their players. Maddox wasn't practicing. Braden Doss wasn't. Cartersville will be right back in that combo again. Yeah.
Dang, what's his name? Defensive lineman. 27.
Peaks.
How young Peaks look, man?
He look good. Peaks look good. He was making some plays. He was talking to the Wake Forest coach, not head coach, Wake Forest coach.
Nice.
So yeah, man, watch out for him, man. He getting a little bit of buzz, talking to some people. Yeah, he just gotta get a little bit more sports. A couple clips on him, he'll be good. I have somebody gonna find the gym in Peaks. Peaks look good.
They better, man. What, 8th grader or 9th grader, freshman at the Under Armour camp? You gotta be on somebody radar.
Somebody. We're gonna find out, brother. We gonna see. We is gonna see.
In addition, I got not really crazy breaking news. Stop by Noonan after work. I was trying to peek in, be incognito, have my hat on, have my scully on, man. I popped in. What'd you say?
You're not incognito no more, bro.
But listen, it was in a practice. I walked up and I'll get ready to dip. I said, cool. Players is down. I'm seeing a couple of young middle school. I said, I'm about to get out, man. Parent called me. It was over with. But
they got know that you know in the area, brother?
Yeah, but see, you know what I'm saying? I didn't go on the field though. I was at upper ground, high ground.
You're making network in Noonan. There's no hiding no more, nigga.
I try to be quick, brother. I try to be cool. I try to be sweet.
You're not future. You're not doing the sweep. You're not doing the sweep. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go somewhere but that's nowhere.
Like you got on the side, so I got some new lingo. God damn. I'm about to get you. I'm gonna have to use your old hideaway look. Oh my goodness, we should got a picture of that, bro.
Hey, ain't nobody knew who the hell I was. Had them shades.
Had the shades on, the hat on.
Little towel over.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to play the game. But hey, I ain't gotta do that no more. I can just pop out.
Yeah.
Pop out and show niggas.
Those are some legendary days, dog.
Don't miss them.
But they got obviously the guys that everybody knows they got some transfers from Northgate. Divas are in transfer from Northgate, number 99. But they got a transfer from Banneker. Divas are in. Oh no, not Divas. I think tight end. So he can run, so he can fly. Right now they got him on goal line. Fade balls. But I said, if the brother can run, we might have to work him in some, just some regular packages.
Right.
So I'm gonna stop by there Thursday. Stop by there Thursday, Lord willing. Provide some video exposure. But I got some offense. They got some size on the offensive line. They got some 6'7", 6'8", but they're sophomores. So they're young cats. So they can, mold into and gel into being a complete unit and mature. They're gonna be big in the trenches. Big in the trenches.
Let me know if you get any photos or videos of Brody.
I got you, brother. I got you, man. We're gonna get him on the show, but yeah, I got you for sure.
If you know, you know.
Ooh. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Just as the views went down, they just missed the gym, boy. That's why you watch the pre-recorded and post-recorded. That's hectic. Ooh, hey, I see where you going. I see why you hit me up, brother. I see why you hit me up. Hamoosh.
On Sway.
That's the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see y'all.
Fon Sway. All right, man. Before we wrap it up, let's get a couple more, man, in here. It's about 9:30. Just quick reaction to this, man. I kind of knew. Pretty interested in what Coach Reeves had to say on it. But what's your thoughts on Ben Musser?
What Coach Reeves say?
Oh, let me find the thing.
I mean, I'll give my thoughts. Appalachian State.
Like transfer.
Oh, okay.
He was at Prince Ave.
Yeah. I thought you wanted to give some on a commitment.
No.
Yeah, I mean, transferred to Jones County. I mean, I hate it for the other young man that transferred there, but that's just the way of the world, man. You got to keep your game tight. Got to keep your head on a swivel. Keep your ears to the streets as much as you can as a parent, as a player. But most importantly, have confidence in yourself so you can possibly be out of seniors, commit to Appalachian State. But brother wanted to move out. Let me see what Coach Reeves said. This is a tweet they gave Jackson County. Wow. Shout out to Coach Reeves, man. Shout out to Coach Reeves.
Yeah, man. I won't get a full scoop there, but a lot happened there. You know what I'm saying? They, just it was already kind of in motion. I kind of, said it without saying it. If you could read the tea leaves, you kind of knew. I already knew, but I just didn't come out and say, oh, he broke and he transferred. I kind of just let, 247, whoever else got it out. But I already had.
You knew that day or before that day?
I knew that day. I knew that Monday.
And you went out there what day?
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, I found out that Monday, but I just didn't. I was supposed to the quarterback. You read the tea leaves, you find out. But what's your thoughts on him transferring, Bacon?
Like I said, man, I think it's a. I mean, it's just a move. It's just a move. I just if you get that reference from the Kevin Hart Pass the Cup Boys video back in the day, there's 7 million views. Chris Brown, you know what I mean. But it's just a move. I hope he does. I mean, I'm hoping he does well. Jones County's got some talent out there. You got to go out there and make that move an effective and efficient move.
For sure. Okay. We'll leave it there. All right. Last high school topic. We will let you react to this, Bacon. What's your thoughts on the big commitment from Mooney Gibson to Georgia Tech? You've seen him up close and personal, I think, a couple times. What is your thoughts on this?
It's just a commitment. No, just playing that. No, this is a this is a major. I mean, I think this is a major gift for Georgia Tech. I mean, to keep that running back room operating at a high octane RPM. I mean, you got Mr. Haynes. Mr. Haynes, former was he 5-star?
4-star.
You got Justice Haynes coming in, transferring in from Michigan, a big time program like that, and to keep that ball rolling, gonna get a special electric talent like Mooney Gibson. Hats off to Georgia Tech and their recruiting staff and full steam ahead. I think this is I don't want to say franchise back, but this is a program building back right here. This is a workhorse back, catch the ball out of the backfield, potentially line up out wide. If you ask me, I'm very high on Mooney Gibson. From the south side of Georgia, from the south side of Atlanta. That's what it's telling at, baby.
That's what it's telling. There you go. Boom, boom, boom.
What's your thoughts, man?
I think it's great for them. I think it's major. I think for them, you get a blue chipper already for this class. I think it's massive for them moving forward. They want to start getting those top 25 recruiting cycles. Mooney's a dog. I mean, Mooney ran for them 2,000 yards, and he was pretty much Kel's offense. They have Brady Rouse, Nathan Agame, and I think right now what they're doing a great job of is recruiting the program Kel, right? Nathan Agame's right now on Georgia Tech. Then you got Mooney Gibson coming in. They're doing a great job, obviously, recruiting there. And Mooney Gibson is the next level back. He can catch it, he can block, he can receive, he can run in between the tackles. When he's healthy, he's a stud and he's hard to stop. Obviously, recover from that injury, but yeah, it's knocking out the park for them. They got 2 commits on Saturday. In terms of running back room, I think they got significantly better. And I think this is a build for the future and what they want to do, which is run that damn ball.
Yeah, but you believe he can make plays out of the backfield and potentially line up out wide, right?
For sure. I mean, it all depends on what they're going to do, Coach Jimmy Smith, how they decide to use him, but 100%. He can run line up wide. He can run those real routes. He can run those option routes and cook people, for sure.
You think he's a 10 Tech likes they split carries. I'm not gonna say a lot, dude. I think everybody splits carries in college football. Um, how many carries a game do you think he will receive at the next level, and how creative do you think they'll be using him as a receiver?
I think 15 and 20. You want to keep him fresh. I don't think you have to carry him or make him run all that much. You have depth, right? You're going to lose two backs, but you're going to still have backs there. JP Powell, Shane Marshall, barring anything unforeseen or the portal. They'll probably get it back out of the portal like they did this year again as well to kind of add to that room. So 15 to 20, and I think it just all depends. I think the name to watch this year is Child Alexander. How will they use him? Because he's been splitting out wide, catching passes and doing things out of the slot. If he's used a good bit, in that category, I think Mooney will be the same kind of back for them. Obviously, I think he's more talented than Chad Alexander, but if he's catching a lot of passes, I think he could be used in a similar fashion. And I think he can line up in that slot against the linebacker on the outside and make those plays and cook people for sure.
Okay, yeah, I think 15 to 20 to me I think it's a good answer, but how they used Jamal Haynes last year, I think 15 to 20 could be high. But I think 15-20 is fair, though.
Okay. I like that. Okay. We'll see.
Yes, sir.
Shall see. But all right, y'all. We was gonna hit our college topics, man. We'll save them for the next time, man. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been up since 2-3 hours of sleep. Worked out. You know what I'm saying? Went to Cartersville, worked out, did some more work. Then I hit North Cobb Christian, North Cobb. Then I had to drive about an hour and a half home. So yeah, I'm tired, y'all. I'm gonna try to get my Z's. I got more work to do tomorrow. So we're gonna leave it here. Hour 45 is good, man. So we'll hit it next week a little bit more in college. Hope y'all enjoyed the guest this upcoming week, man. And like I said, we're gonna have more shows. So remember, right now we're just doing our regular guests, all that good stuff. And then when the season starts, man, every Monday night, y'all want a spot to be, come be on the Just Sizzling News podcast. We're gonna have, like I said, a panel. We're gonna be reacting to everything that happened in high school football. Have some different guests on. Do our thing, man. But appreciate y'all always tuning in. And remember, it is Just Sizzling News. We'll see you guys next Monday night.